Hi you guys, I am back with another video and today is going to be a flip through, which is super exciting. So if you've been following along on my last couple of videos, I've shared a few process videos on this, which is my Italy 2021 travel album. So I went to Italy back in September of 2021 with my mom, primarily as like a birthday trip and just because we were finally able to travel out of the country again. So this is a super exciting trip, and it's also my first time using a Life Crafted album, I'm pretty sure, and now I'm super obsessed with them. So I've already am working in a couple other albums, and I have another album that's almost done that I'll be sharing in the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, so there's a few process videos on this, but there is some things I did off camera, so there's still some surprises inside, but I will just jump in and show you. So I have my little spine that says Italy and then the date. These are Citrus Twist letter stickers, and then these are from Michael's number stickers. So when you open it up, I have some paper, and I don't know the names of all of the paper collections and everything. This is just randomly here. But if I do know something, I'll let you know. A lot of it is older paper though. There was a travel collection of paper pad that I had forever, and I tried really hard to use it up for this project. So the inside cover I decorated with this map print and then a little cut apart. I think this is a Simple Stories ephemera pack, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I started off with this just kind of decorative 2-pocket 3x4 page. So it has, we started in Los Angeles, we landed in Italy, and then we trained from Milan to Como. So we visited 3 parts of Italy while we were there. And the first place was Milan. Or no, the first place was Como. We landed in Milan. So the next spread, I have a photo of my mom standing in our little Airbnb, and then I have a bit of journaling, and then it flips up to a photo of me in the same place, and then our favorite little market restaurant that we went to a bunch of times. And I've actually been to Como before. In 2019, I went with my brother and a friend and my mom, and she loved it so much, so she wanted to go back for her birthday. It's very chill, really cute, really small. There's not a ton to do, but it's very relaxing and beautiful. And in the summer, the lake is beautiful. I mean, you can see in this photo, it's so sunny and really, really nice out, but it was just cold because it was September, so it wasn't lake weather. And lakes are always really cold, so if you go in the water when it's cold outside, it's crazy. And then here, I just used a bag from the restaurant to kind of make this little page, I guess. And I used a Felicity Jane like pop-in strip. I forget what they're called. Oh, they're these. I actually have the package right here. They're the Felicity Jane acetate pop-ins, and it's basically just a plastic thing with the holes punched so you can add your ephemera in without punching holes directly in it. Citrus Twist also makes these, but these ones are just a little bit thicker and sturdier from Felicity Jane, but I use both. And I just decorated it with kind of like a collection of different things, and this is something I repeat once more in the album. The other side is another photo out our window, and this is, it says Ciao George with like the location. I took this from my Instagram story because we were right beside George Clooney's villa, randomly, is where we stayed. So the next page is our first full day there, and it was pouring rain. So we got in our little manual stick shift car and drove through these super skinny streets to go to the grocery store. And then the day after that, this is a photo of my mom. We went, I don't really know directionally where things were, but I called it up the lake. I don't actually know. And I did some typed journaling on both of these cards. So these pocket pages are from Citrus Twist. It's a 4x6 and a 2x4, I think. Yeah. So I talked about going up the lake. We went to this area. I don't remember what it was called, but we walked around. It was super, super sunny. So it went back and forth from being crazy rainy to super sunny the whole trip. So we just kind of rolled with the punches, but it was really cute there. There was shopping. It was kind of more of a fancy area, a lot more like ritzy with nice hotels. And then this is a restaurant we ate at that was in a different area. This was in, I don't actually know, it doesn't say, it just says Lake Como. But even further, I'm saying up the lake, I don't actually know. And then this was their little menu or thing. It's not even a menu. It's like a brochure, and I just stuck a photo of our dinner on it. It was super pretty, and we had these like lemon butter raviolis, and they didn't have very many vegetarian options, so my mom got this as like her starter because it was so small, and I just ordered 2 orders of it. So it was really yummy though, but also like this is so beautiful. And then I have another just filler page. This is the little ticket for the ferry that we took over to Bellagio, which is just across the lake from where we were staying. And here's some full page photos of Bellagio. This is like so pretty. It looks fake. And I used some digital elements throughout the book, which I was proud of myself for doing. I did it all in Canva, the free version. So I used just a geotag and I wrote out Bellagio. And then this is a sticker from Simple Stories that says Wander. And then this is another photo of a different part of the lake from a different day. Just super picturesque. That's pretty much what the whole place is. And then this is the business card from the restaurant, from this restaurant. This is the same area we were at on this day. And this was our favorite gelato that we went to. So if you're in Como, this is super yummy. It's very fresh and clean and tastes like legit, not like full of fillers or anything. And then we were leaving Como. I think I'm missing a picture now that I think about it. I have a photo of me on a run that is not here. But anyways, I'll figure that out later. So this is a photo of outside of our window again. We did have a couple of days where it was really rainy and stormy, like I said. And those days we just kind of stayed in and vegged out, which was, you sometimes feel guilty when you're on vacation not going and doing things the whole time, but also you're meant to go on vacation to relax too. So we did that. Then we drove to, oh, this photo is not stuck in here for some reason. We drove in a little car all the way to Tuscany to go to this city, which I don't know how to pronounce, even though I was there. It says San Gimignano. It's a G next to an N, which I do not know how to pronounce, so forgive me for that. But we drove there, so I wrote a little bit about the journey. And then this is a photo of me walking down one of the streets. This is the sunset when we got there. It was super beautiful. It's kind of this like walled in city center. And then this was our first meal, and I ordered 2 plates of pasta because there was ravioli, which I love, and truffle pasta, which I also love. So I got both and I ate all of it because I was so hungry. And we actually went back to this restaurant again. And then right below where we were staying was a little ceramic studio. And if you don't know, I have a background in ceramics. I've done ceramics all throughout college. I was an art major, and I also worked in a ceramics studio as a manager of the whole studio. And so it was just funny to see this. So we popped in there. And then this is the gelato place we went to while we were in Tuscany. And it wasn't as good. It was super yummy, but it wasn't as good. It was definitely a little bit more like fake tasting than the place we went to in Como. But I got, this is the only flavor I didn't really like, and I only got it once, but it was very pretty. So this is a rose lychee, and then this is passion fruit. And I don't remember what this one was, but it wasn't that good. So yeah, and this was just their like really funny card with this guy handing you a gelato. And then we hung out in the city center, and there was like this guy up here playing a guitar and the guy down here playing steel drums, and they were like taking turns. It was very picturesque and serene. So I wrote about that. And this is one of the views of like outside of the city center that I took while we were on a little walk. And then this is the evening time of where we were staying. It's kind of spooky at night, I thought. And then we went for a day trip over to Pisa, and we took our super corny touristy Tower of Pisa photos. Then we were walking. So Pisa is, I think at one point was like a military base. I don't think you can tell in this photo, but it's basically like a giant square that's like walled in completely by these giant brick walls. So you could pay a couple of euros and walk along the wall. And it was like a couple kilometers or 1 kilometer, something like that. And the lady was like, you can't get off, you have to go the whole way. And it's like kind of long. We were like, whatever, we'll go for a walk. And as you can see in these photos, it was very dark and cloudy out. And it kind of gone sunny, cloudy, but it was fine. So we get on this walk, and all of a sudden it starts thundering, lightning. So we're picking up our pace, and we're just walking further and further in the direction of our car. So if our car was over here, the wall was taking us way this way. So we were trying to walk as fast as we could. We got down, and then it just was a torrential downpour. I've never seen so much rain in my life. Lightning striking so close we could see it. People were pulling over on the street. People were running. It was crazy. And we had to walk so far. So we're walking and walking and getting soaked. And then there was a huge puddle beside us, and this car went by and like purposefully went into the puddle and just completely soaked me. So I was totally miserable. This is me and my sopping wet. Of course, I was wearing this like jumpsuit with big flowy legs, so it was just sopping wet and heavy. So I used one of these Ali Edwards pocket things and typed or wrote out all about that. So that was a little bit miserable. Also, something to note with these little things, I think it's a really cute interactive element, but I did staple the bottom shut because otherwise the card would like fly through. So anyways, that was like probably the worst part of the trip. And then this is a photo from that same restaurant that I showed a couple spreads ago where I got 2 plates of pasta. I don't remember. Oh, here, this same restaurant. We went again and we got like this cute view seat. This time I only got 1 plate of pasta though, and I wrote about that in the journaling. Then this is my mom's actual birthday. So September 25th is her birthday. And we went to dinner at this place that had a really good view. And I had super yummy gnocchi. I pretty much ate gnocchi and ravioli the whole time, or truffles, if there's anything with truffles, the whole time. And it kind of got to be like a little bit disgusting. I started to feel like a bowl of pasta. And I think this is the restaurant that we stayed. Yeah, because it's Panoramica. That's how I remember, because it's like a panoramic view. This is the restaurant name. And if you guys are going on any trip to Italy anytime soon and want to ask me any questions, feel free to comment below or message me on Instagram. My Instagram is always linked below. I'd be super happy to share any info that I have that is relevant. But this is just some photos of us. My mom's meal, however, she got this bolognese sauce, which, you know, is like a meat sauce. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't have that stuff. But it ended up being just pasta and meat. It didn't have any sauce, so it was kind of a disappointment. But it was a really pretty view, at least. So this is just some random card. I probably could do some journaling in here. I just haven't. And then I made like a little shaker pocket page. I'm actually gonna open this up for you guys to see it. But it's my mom's little birthday dessert, which honestly was really bad. The desserts there were also really bad. It was just a really pretty restaurant. And you can see I recently got a fuse tool, and I'm still learning. I'm a lot better than this. This was like the day I got it, but I kind of massacred this. So we'll see. Maybe I'll fix it one day. But that's hers. And it says, Buon Compleanno Deli. We call my mom Deli. Her name's Adele. And I call her Deli. But this is happy birthday in Italian. Again, I used Canva. And then we took a trip to a different area in Tuscany. And this is my second. Oh, maybe I do this 3 times. My second version of that little page I was saying, like this, where it's kind of just like a collage page of tags and things. And I actually used the same tag twice, and I didn't put the date. The reason I have had a hard time with dates is because the time change. So what day it was in Italy, when I look at my phone now, it's American time. So it's a little confusing to figure out. But anyways, we went to this random town, and there happened to be like a race car show going on. And my dad raced cars forever. So we went and checked that out. And then we went to all these cute cafes that were all closed for their like lunchtime break. And then this is our last day in Tuscany, and we just went to this one place to eat, and it actually was pretty good. It was apparently a Michelin star. It wasn't Michelin star good to me personally, but most Italian restaurants aren't geared toward vegetarian diets. So it was really nice, except for that a group of men sat like beside us, and we were downwind of them, and they were all like chain smoking cigarettes the whole time, which is, my opinion, the worst part of Europe is everyone smokes cigarettes so much right on top of you, and it's just disgusting. But other than that, it was good. And then this is us arriving in Florence. I took this beautiful photo on the bridge of like the canal or whatever. And then this was really cool. Florence was just kind of our randomly last stop because we were flying out of there, and we don't like to train travel the day we fly. So we always stay in the place at least one night. So we stayed for, I think, 2 nights. And I didn't think I was going to like it. I'm not a big city person, but this was such a beautiful city. It was like really beautiful, definitely city. Like there was shopping and a lot of people, but it wasn't too busy. and it was still like very beautiful and ornate. And it was just really interesting. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. But we were just walking around randomly, and we just came across this giant like cathedral, and it's called Piazza del Duomo, I'm pretty sure. And it was like incredible. Like you couldn't believe this place is massive, and it was humongous. The whole thing was humongous. And it's so much like fine detail that you can't even like absorb it all. Like these are all hand carved statues up here, and it's just insane. It was just like plopped in the center of this town or city. Like we just accidentally bumped into it. So it was super interesting. But I have some journaling, another photo of this like kind of square. And then my friend Josh, who I went to college with, was randomly in Italy. Well, we were in Italy and we kept kind of missing each other, but we finally made plans to see each other and spent like the whole day together, which was super fun. And then I have another little pop-up journaling talking about the gelato we went to. And then some more talking about the trip, saying how much I was surprised that I liked, wow, my brain just shut off. How much I liked Florence. Florence, for some reason, is the one place on this trip that I can't remember. Like, I know we went there, but I'm like, what is the name of it? I can't remember. Super random. And then I have a photo of my mom taking a selfie, which she is like known for being the selfie queen. So this is the last one of those collage pages, which was kind of like travel specific themed. And I used a bunch of different stuff. Like these chipboard are from Ali Edwards. These ones. This is from Ali Edwards. This is from scrapbook.com. Some simple story stuff. And then I used a 2x2 pocket page, which is also from Citrus Twist, and I just did all these little like leftover ephemera pieces and made this super cute little page. And I left the back sides of most of them plain. I put like a sticker on this one, and I made some shaker pockets. And then this is my tag of our trip home, our boarding passes, and I used another one of those pop-in acetate pieces. And then this is us like leaving. Of course, I had this mask sticker from Simple Stories that I had to use. It says Ciao Europe, a stop in Switzerland, which was so beautiful out the window. And then some journaling. And these are my boarding passes on the way there, which I thought I was going to use in the book, but I hadn't used it, so I don't know if I will. But yeah, and then I have the same map paper on the other side. So this is the whole album. I'm really happy to have this story documented, this trip documented. I am absolutely obsessed with these albums. I think for any trip or small kind of adventure, these albums are so fun to work with. I love the size, I love the format, and I do also love, even though it's made for more vertical work, I guess, it first of all made me think about taking photos that would work vertically, like a long vertical, but I also think that horizontal photos look so beautiful, like kind of a wide panoramic view, and it's a small enough album that moving it like this is no big deal. So I really love this album. I can't say enough good things. I love the linen kind of fabric cover. I love the colors they come in. They look so cute on the shelf together. I do hope that maybe one day down the road they'll make some patterns, because I love pattern, but even so, all the colors are beautiful, and I have my eye on the new blue and purple one that they came out with. So anyways, that is the whole album. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I will link the couple of process videos I posted for this. And I just really hope you guys enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing my next completed project. So it feels super good to have another completed album to put on the shelf. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.